All right, well, this is just some of the video taking place over the weekend. Îles-de-la-Madeleine, Quebec, which is in the middle of the Gulf of St. Lawrence, and a part of our extensive team coverage was Patrick de Bellefeuille, who is a very experienced storm chaser and weathercaster for many years, really choosing quite a location that could see significant damage from Hurricane Fiona. And joining me now is the man himself, Patrick. First of all, thank you for joining us from Îles-de-la-Madeleine, Quebec. What have you been seeing in terms of damage?
Well, mainly it's the coastal area that we touch, as mostly them, and really bad. The storm surge was so high and so devastating, a combination of the moon, the winds, the low pressure system. I want to show you, this is one of the part of the island that was mostly hit by it. Take a look, first take a look at this. This is the road that's going like this. It's usually packed gravel. Now it's covered in sand. You see these two tar slabs? I asked the residents from around here, where do you think the tar slabs come from? They said nobody had tar here. It comes from somewhere else. Look at that house in the back, the white one. Well, actually, that house was there in the empty lot. You can see there. The road has been covered with rocks over there, and also with the picnic table. I don't know if you can see it, because they have so many erosion problems that they do put these rocks dam on the coast. And the storm surge was so hard, it pushed everything back there. And you know, look at this house. The only reason this house is still there is because that house is on stilts, because everything else is like pretty damaged.
Oh my goodness, Patrick, you've just succinctly put it. It was very damaging, very destructive. So my next question is how are people coping?
Well, actually, I would say the people from the island are very resilient. They know that they say their houses are built to resist a lot of these bad weathers, because to give you an example, they're tar shingle on the roofs, where in our houses, it's only nailed. They're glue theirs one by one. So their houses are kind of ready for that. But what they fear the most is that they had Dorian here in 2019 that made a lot of damages too. And they start to think, oh, is this the new reality? Is this with climate change the new thing that's going to happen? Now we're going to have a storm every 3 to 5 years come along and destroy our island. Even if we put these rock dams on the shores, is it going to hold? And we're going to keep our island.
Oh my goodness, Patrick, I got about 30 seconds here, but I got to ask you a quick question, because you have chased a number of storms over the years. Will you ever forget this one?
No, I never forget any of the storm I went through. This is my 8th one. But I have to admit that the destruction is big, is bad, but it cannot be as bad as sometimes like Michael 2018 in Florida, because of the density of the population. Here their houses are quite separated from one another, while in the States they're all together, and when a wave comes in, everybody goes.
Well, it could be a frightening thought to think we may start getting American-style hurricanes here in Canada. Patrick, excellent work over the weekend. Thank you for joining us. Stay safe.